Do you guys remember when we were little and our parents would always scream at us to get off our phones, get off our iPad, and all we wanted to do was just, keep on watching stuff like that. And some of us even were so desperate that we went to find ways to get back our devices so we can just watch it again and again. But now looking back at those times, it's like I totally get it why they wanted us to be more social, more and stop just looking at our phones 24/7. Because a couple weeks back, I'd say almost a month now, I was grabbing lunch with a couple people I met from college. I'd say they're friends, but it's just that we don't really know each other that much, I'd say. But I've been in college for the past for 7 months. Holy shit, it's been that long. Yeah, 7 months, and I still don't really know my class that well. But I don't know if this is normal, but because my college is small as shit, and okay, that doesn't matter. But during that lunch period, we were outside. We weren't in campus. We were just outside grabbing lunch, and everybody was just on their phones, like in their own world, doom scrolling. I don't know. While they were eating, they also like scrolled reels, stuff like that. And the only questions that were asked were like, "Oh, do we have time to go back to class after this lunch?" And what did you order? That's it. Nothing else. And usually, the responses are even worse. Like people gave one word responses, and even if a good response was given, they wouldn't follow up with any like conversational questions at all. But that's for another video. But yeah, I get it. Like phones are convenient, to chat with friends that are more long distance, I guess, or not physically there. But in that moment, I mean, I was on my phone as well, of course, but I try to make small talk with people next to me, in front of me. I try to talk with them, but they also gave me like one word responses. And not like no one was present during that time. They were just so caught up on what's happening on their phones, they don't know, they don't realize that there's people that are willing to talk, or there are people that they should talk with right in front of them. And it's like a skill kind of at this point. Like being present is a skill. Another example is when I was on the train, and okay, at first it was very less people, but once a lot of people came on, okay, I'll give an example. 10 people in front of me, eight or nine people were just on their phones. I mean, I get it. On the train, it's kind of a message to everybody, like, okay, I'm alone. Don't talk to me. Do your own shit. Don't talk to me. And I kind of get it, but it's kind of sad to see how everybody's just in their own worlds with their earphones. Yeah, that's another thing. Earphones. Because, at least from my experience, when I wear my earphones, I feel that, or my headphones, I feel that I'm in my own world. I'm in my own movie, kind of. Like I'm the only character in that movie, and everyone else was just a side character that I shouldn't talk with or stuff like that. And there was one time, like a guy next to me just tried to make small talk with me, like asked me where I was going, and I just gave really shitty responses, like one word responses. And after the train ride, I only realized that, oh wow, what the fuck? Why am I the person that I'm talking about? And right now, and it's kind of sad, I'd say, everybody not being present, you know. But also like communities aren't really that close anymore. you'd see, okay, online communities of course are gonna be good because you're talking with people from, I don't know, other countries or other states, long distance. But the physical communities are getting fucking weak as shit, and you don't really see anybody in a community like hanging out except for, of course, old people. But for us, Gen Z or Gen Alpha people, we don't really talk as in communities anymore. And now that I think about it, phones are like basically destroying how us humans should behave in a way. Because, at least from what my parents said, um, back then, they wouldn't really know what their friends were up to only when they met them face to face or like got on a call. But calls were expensive, so most of them just mailed each other, told each other to like, okay, let's hang out on this day, this time, be there, and they just talk face to face physically, and it felt like everything was just more loud and more vibrant. But now you'd see cafes full of people just in their own world studying, just that's fine, but there's no talking anymore. Cafes weren't as loud as they used to be. And like even the news, most people wouldn't, like back then, most people wouldn't even know what the fuck happened in other countries up until it hit the newspaper. And another thing is posting stories, because that's a way to, you know, in a way, to cover it up as something good. People would say, "Oh, I'm just trying to document my life, update my personal life," but subconsciously that causes just people in general to compare their lives with the people they see on the internet. But you have to realize that people only post what they want to post. People only post what they want people to see, what other people want to see, what they want other people see. Yeah. And with that, you don't really get the true picture of how that person is. And with that comes a lot of comparisons. And continuing that, people will get depressed because they're going to feel like, oh, why is my life so bad? Why I hate my life? I don't like myself. Why is my life like this? Why are other people having such better lives? But you don't really see the hidden part of other people's lives, you know? And it causes a lot of anxiety, in a way, in our generation people, like Gen Z, Gen Alpha. Like, another thing is, people that chat online, they know that chatting online is chill because you get to type it out and see and think before you send that message. But in real life, there's no takebacks. What you said is what you said. And because of this fear of saying something wrong, they get social anxiety and they always coop themselves in their room talking online. And this caused a major problem in our generation, that we don't dare to talk as much anymore. And yeah. But you might argue that, phones are important. The internet is important for updating yourselves with the current situation of the world, geopolitics, stock markets, oil prices. But truly ask yourself and answer truthfully: do you only use your phones for those matters? Because if you do, good for you. That's really good. Keep it up, dude. But most of us probably said no, and oh yeah, I do some other stuff like, I don't know, doom scroll, watch Netflix. It's normal. But doom scrolling is it's normal if you're controlling it, kind of. You're managing yourself. But if you're doing it at a in the morning, once you wake up, you just grab your phone, doom scroll. Before you sleep, you grab your phone, doom scroll. When you're eating, you doom scroll. It gets so it gets to a point where it's too much, and it desensitizes your emotions, how you feel, how you act. Because for short form content, the world's best scientists, I'm pretty sure you guys heard of this, but in social media apps, the best scientists get together, find ways to use you as a product and force you to get your attention on the phone, on their app. So they make short form content so that they lower your attention span, so you keep scrolling, and every scroll is a different emotion. Maybe the first reel is something very funny, a Charlie Kirk meme, I don't know, 6'7", fuck that. But then the next one is a motivational video. Maybe you might feel motivated to do stuff. Then suddenly the next one is a sad video, then angry. Then if you do it on a constant basis, every day, consistent basis, and you're gonna numb yourself to those emotions, and you will never truly feel what happiness is, or like true emotions are. It's like artificial dopamine in a way, if you get what I mean. And like, for example, real dopamine comes from like real stuff that you work towards, like a new skill or a new hobby that you're trying to get into. Then you actually work on that, then you finish it, then you feel satisfied. That's how dopamine should work. But with reels, that changes so much, and it numbs how you should feel, how you feel. And yeah, I hope this whole yap was able to give you guys a new perspective on how you should work on your phone. Like, use your phone. Don't be the product of your phone. Let the phone work for you. You know what I mean? Like, only get the phone to serve you. You don't serve the phone. So yeah, today I'm just, finishing this video, playing some Terraria. There's a new mod, I think. It's a Calamity Infernum mod pack. I heard it's really fun, and there's so much bosses, but I'll try to get through this. Okay. Yeah, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you guys enjoyed the game, let me know. Or you guys want me to try any other game, I'm down. Okay? So let me know in the comments. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Good night.